Kevin here, and the question we get asked more than most any other is, should I rent or should I buy? And while there are almost as many opinions and perspectives as there are questions around this, we have simplified it down to 4 key aspects. Today we're going to discuss rent versus buy, how to decide in 4 steps. South Florida Salt, Sand, and Sun Lifestyle Specialist with South Florida Homes, Keller Williams. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know what it's like living, playing, working, and enjoying the weather in Fort Lauderdale and the surrounding areas, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified every time we drop a new video. If there's something you'd like to know more about, please drop us a note in the comments and we'll get back to you straight away. Choosing to rent or buy your home is a major decision that affects not only your lifestyle, but also your financial health. Real estate ownership is touted as an investment that is likely to build equity and a source of tax deductions. Renting also has its advantages, including little to no responsibility and a lot of flexibility. So let's discuss rent versus buy and how to decide in 4 steps. The first consideration, decide on how long you plan to live in the same place. As the saying goes, life happens. It's hard to predict what will happen next. It's important to take a look at your current life situation and think about whether or not it will change within the next few years. In other words, are you planning on putting down roots, or are you craving a little more flexibility? If you intend to stay in one place for a long time and have the financial means to do so, buying a home may make the most sense. If you feel certain you'll stay in a home for at least 7 years, the national average, buying a home can make sense. That's because it could be a good fit both financially and emotionally. You can put personal touches on your home and really make it feel like yours and start putting down permanent roots. However, renting is a better option if you prefer to be more nomadic. Let's say you're really hoping to get that job promotion, but it's halfway across the country. You don't want to have to deal with the hassle of selling a home while transitioning to a new position. Or perhaps you've moved to a new area and want some time to get to know different neighborhoods before settling down somewhere. In either case, you need to take stock of what your current situation and what your medium to longer term goals for what your desired lifestyle is. Now, let's estimate the cost of renting versus buying. This can get a little complex, so just go with me here. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments section. In some cases, renting can be cheaper than buying a home because of the upfront costs involved, primarily the down payment, closing costs, moving costs, any renovations and other home maintenance tasks. In addition to a monthly payment that's more than the principal and the interest on your mortgage, you'll have property taxes, homeowner's insurance, in some cases mortgage insurance, as well as the homeowner association fees. On the other hand, buying a home can be cheaper in the long run and offers you opportunity to build equity. In most areas of the U.S., buying a home is actually cheaper, according to the National Association of Realtors report that shows after 6 years, a homeowner's mortgage payment is lower than that of a renter. This is assuming the rent is a 5% increase each year, and the homeowner is paying a relatively fixed monthly payment with increases maybe for taxes and insurance. Let's take a look at the cost for both scenarios of renting versus buying in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. According to Statista, the average single-family home in America is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,200 square foot home with a garage. Based on information from Realtor.com, the average price for a home in Fort Lauderdale is $430,000. With a 20% down payment and closing costs estimated at our local average of about 2%, the purchase price. And while not everyone puts 20% down, according to Rocket Mortgage, the average down payment is around 6%. However, amounts less than 20% may require additional mortgage insurance, so we'll just go with 20%. To move in, it will cost you $86,000, 20% down payment of the $430,000 purchase price, plus $8,600 or 2% of the purchase price for the closing costs, for a total of $94,600. Your monthly payment would be about $2,054 a month. If we look at the same scenario for renting, using the same source, Realtor.com, looking at rental prices in the same area, rent is approximately $3,300 a month. It will most likely cost you 3 months, first month's, last month's, and security deposit up front to get in, or $9,900, and your monthly rent is $3,300 per month. This is where it's important to determine your longer-term plans. Calculating the cost over time. The National Association of Realtors indicates most of us stay in our homes for 7 years, assuming a 5% increase in rent every year and a 3% increase in your taxes and insurance if you own. The total cost over 7 years are as follows. For renting, the $9,900 up front to get in, plus $322,423 over the 7 years, assuming again 5% rent increases every year, for a total of $332,323. Owning, on the other hand, is $94,600, the down payment and the closing costs, plus $177,480 over the 7 years of a relatively consistent mortgage payment, or for a total of $272,079. The difference over 7 years is over $60,000. That renting, you will pay over $60,000 more over the 7 years than you will if you own. The savings and costs of being a homeowner also assume that you'll stay in the home for the long term and may not factor in maintenance costs. However, if you do pay off your mortgage and continue to live in the home, the savings can be significantly higher even with home maintenance costs. Third, assess your financial situation. This is very important. It's important to note that you need to be realistic about your financial situation when deciding between renting and buying. Once you estimate the cost of renting versus buying, be honest about whether you can afford the other upfront costs like a down payment, repairs, moving costs, and buying of new furniture. Consider using a mortgage calculator to estimate your monthly payments as well as how much home you can afford. In either case, do some careful budgeting right now, so no matter what you choose, you will be able to afford a new home. Weigh the risks of renting versus buying. As previously mentioned, there are risks for both renting and buying a home. Although you can build equity with buying a home, there are some financial risks. For one, you could lose money if there's a downturn in your local real estate market. Or if you sell your home sooner than you want to, you may not be able to make up for what you spend in closing costs or renovations. If you focus on other things in your life, like a career that requires you travel often, or you have multiple young children to attend to, adding home maintenance to your list of responsibilities may not be the best choice. On the flip side, renting means you won't have the opportunity to build equity like you would with buying. Your rent can go up at any given moment. You're also at the mercy of your landlord, such as being asked to move out or having to deal with maintenance requests being deferred or not being responded to at all. Let's take a look at some of the pros and cons for renting and buying. Renting pros and cons. Pros: mobility, freedom to move around, landlord pays for all the maintenance, doesn't require expensive closing costs, which can be up to about 2% or more of the purchase price. Also, no fluctuation in monthly housing expenses, kind of allows you to test drive different living spaces, different living areas, check out the neighborhoods. Cons: you don't build any equity. You have a limited ability to customize your living space. Your rent could and probably will go up over time. Your landlord might decide to sell or stop renting to you. And you have a limited sense of home stability and permanence. You build equity over time. Your home value may increase over time. Unlimited freedom to customize your living space. You have a sense of home stability and a sense of permanence. The cons: again, closing costs can be prohibitive. They can be expensive, sometimes 2, maybe 3% of the purchase price. Responsibility for maintenance and repairs, which require time, effort, and of course money, are yours. You have less flexibility to move, and it could be a greater difficulty and greater expense if you're not in the home for as long as you had anticipated. Your home value may decrease. There isn't always a clear answer to the question of whether to rent or buy. Depending upon your life situation or finances, the answer may change over time. No matter what decision you make, it's crucial that you make an informed decision based upon your financial situation and lifestyle. Just some final thoughts. There's no doubt buying a home is a major life decision. But is it right for you? Of course, there's no singular correct answer, as there are pros and cons to both renting and buying. Your decision can boil down to several lifestyle considerations as to whether you want flexibility or stability, what your career goals are, whether you want a place that you can truly call your own. If there's something you'd like to know more about, please drop us a note in the comments and we'll get back to you straight away. If you like this video and you got some clarity on renting versus buying, please consider subscribing to our channel and check out our other video on the pros and cons of living in Florida. Thanks. Take care.